everyone, it's Miss Goldman, and we are starting our last, yes, last Eureka module. Right now, this is Eureka Module 7, and we are going to be doing Lesson 1 today. Now, as always, this goes along with the live lessons that happened at 11 o'clock for math every morning. So if you missed it, I'm sorry. I wish you were there. Please try to join tomorrow at 11 o'clock. And as always, if you are deciding you want to do these on paper because it's easier for you to draw, that is, and write out, that is fine. If you are doing this, however, please make sure you are sending me the work in Class Dojo, Google Classroom, email. Just make sure you are sending me what you are doing so that you can get credit for all the hard work that you are doing. And as always, if I'm going too fast, you can always rewind, press pause, because I don't want you confused since I'm not actually there to help you, although if you send me a message, I can try to help you. And remember, I'm also now starting to post on here too assessment lessons of these, so you could just click on those. They're, for the most part, they're all multiple choice questions on there, and it's the same problem set, and that is posted in its own link because it's its own program, but you should be able to see that. I started doing that for Eureka module, starting at Eureka module 5, and let's get started. So for these problems now, we're going to be doing a lot of word problems. And here you can see I started doing them. And these are not just any word problems, they are multi-step word problems. So this first one says, Lena's family visits Little Tree Apple Orchard. Use this process to solve the problems about Lena's visit to the orchard. So you can use the read, draw, write, and use a letter to represent the unknown in each problem. So what you'll see is I kind of just solved them out and did them step by step, and I numbered my steps of what I did. So I will show you what I did right now for this first part. So here we see the sign. We know adult tickets are $7 for hay rides, child tickets are $4, and the hay rides leave every 15 minutes starting at 11 o'clock. So that would be when the first hay ride is. So now Lena's family buys 2 adult tickets and 2 child tickets for the hayride. How much does it cost Lena's family to go to the hayride? So you can see what I did first is I numbered it as step 1 right here. And I did 7 times 2 equals 14 because that's the adult. And we know it's 2 adult tickets. Then I also did 2 times 4 because child tickets are $4 and they bought 4. So I have my 2 times 7 is 14. If you want to, you could even write A for adult and C for child up here. And then I added those together. So that's my step 2. 14 plus 8 equals $22. Notice I put the $22 sign in. So how much does it cost Lena's family to go on a hayride? It costs $22. So now, these are the questions you're going to do, B and C. So for B, Lena's mom pays the ticket with $5 bills. She receives $3 in change. How many $5 bills does Lena's mom use for the hayride? So count by 5s. Remember, you're going to need to get bigger than 22 most likely to get change because 22 is how much she needs to pay. That's big. Now for the second one, it says Lena's family wants to go on the 4th hayride. It's 11:38. How many minutes do they have to wait for the 4th hayride? You're going to want to make a table to do that. Good luck. All right, and we are going to start going over the answers. If you need more time, just press pause. So now we're going to go over the answers. So as you can see, I wrote Lena's mom pays with $5 bills. And here's my work to show this. I do 5 times 5 equals 25. And then 25 minus 22 is 3. So if I wasn't sure, I could be guessing checking that. But this is when you, remember, want to be practicing your multiplication skills, because then you would know this. Now for the second one, like I said, make a chart. Here's my chart. I have 11 o'clock because we're wanting to find out the fourth hayride. And it's 11:38 right now. So first I made a table, then I went by 15 minutes. So we have 11 o'clock, 11:15, 11:30, 11:45. So then if they want the fourth one, that's at 11:45. You would do 45 minus 38. You're going to borrow, and you get 7. So Lena's family will have to wait 7 minutes. So let's keep going. Now Lena picked 17 apples and her brother picked 19. Lena's mom has a pie recipe that requires 9 apples. How many pies can Lena's mom make with the apples that Lena and her brother picked? So again, this is going to be another 2-step problem. So make sure you have your first step and then your second step. I will give you a hint for this one. This one will require division. But I'm not going to tell you where. I'm hoping you can figure out what part you have to do first. All right, I'm going to go over these answers now. All right, so we're going to go over the answer now. So as you can see, I have my problems steps listed 1 and 2 because these are 2-step problems. So I did 17 plus 19 to get 36 because if you remember, I said we were going to somewhere need to divide. And to be able to divide by 9, I would need to have a total to divide by. So I added 17 plus 19, got 36. Then I did 36 divided by 9, which equals 4. Then I wrote my sentence. Lena's mom can make 4 pies with the 36 apples that Lena and her brother picked. So let's keep going. Number 3, Lena's dad gives the cashier $30 to pay for 6 liters of apple cider. The cashier gives him $6 and change. How much does each liter of apple cider cost? Again, we're going to need to do division. So take your time. All right, and we're going to go over the answers now for this problem. So here again, you can see I have my two steps. So if you look, what I first did was I had to subtract the 30 from the 6 to find out the total of cider because we got $6 back. So I had to use this 30, subtract by this $6 of change. So 30 minus 6 is 24. And then remember I said we're going to have to divide 24 divided by the 6 liters to get $4 for each apple cider, is each cider. So let's keep going to our next problem. So now the apple orchard has 152 apple trees. There are 88 trees with red apples, and the rest of the trees have green apples. As you can see, I can underline them in red and green too. Go with it. How many more trees have red apples than green apples? So this one is going to be mainly using subtraction. And again, remember, these are multi-step problems. So you want to be numbering your sections that you are doing. All right, we're going to go with the answers now. So as you can see, what I first did was 152 minus 88, because that would tell me how many green apple trees there are, because we know that there are 88 red trees. So then I can do 88 minus 64 to find out the difference, to find out how many more have red apples. So there are 24 more red apple trees than green apple trees. Sorry, green apple trees. I said that right. All right, so that was actually the last problem for this lesson. And as always, our live lessons are happening at 11 o'clock every day. I hope to see you there tomorrow because I miss you. And as always, stay safe, stay smart, be smart, go for the gold. And I miss you, and I hope to see you in our live lessons because I really want to see your face and hear your voice. Bye.